Halfway through the night, I had to build a shelter.
Be not freeze to death.
Woo! All right, before I start this hike, there's a few things that we should know. First, I have some priorities. 1 is to get a shelter ready. 2 is fire. 3 is food. Simple as that. Obviously, I don't have a tent on me. I don't even have a sleeping bag. I have a blanket. That's it. No sleeping bag, nothing like that. So my shelter I'm going to have to build myself. My fire I'm going to build myself. All those kinds of things are going to have to come from me, which does increase the difficulty a little bit because it's going to get cold. It's going to get near freezing tonight, which is going to be fun and also a challenge, which is why I'm out here doing this. So we'll see. Hopefully I don't end up having to go back to the car and because I'm dying. But I think we should be fine, so let's get to it. Straight from the trail. The trail's back there. I've opted instead to head that way. Yeah, trails are lame anyway. You gotta follow your own path. Well, it's gotten a little harder to traverse, which I think is proving to be a terrible idea because now I have to deal with 10,000 trees. I mean, let me show you what I'm looking at right now. But you know, you know me, I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't dangerous. Look here, a sticker. Gonna be right around the neck. That doesn't really look like fun. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna head down and try to follow that creek bed. Because creek beds are a little more clear than that garbage. Wait a minute. What do you suppose? I don't know if y'all can see this. Hang on. But it's like right there. There's like a little something built. Well, you know me. We gotta go check it out now. Down there would have been so easy, but I guess we gotta go through here. All right, check this out. So, there's that. There's really nothing around other than, you know, the creek and then that trail system right there. We are literally in the middle of nowhere. The only thing there is there's a creek in the trail system right there. But well, there's that and this thing right here in the middle of nowhere. Here's my theory. I can see what looks like old trails. So what I'm assuming, sorry if my breath is like that. So what I'm assuming is this is an old trail they closed off and it got discontinued. That's the only thing I can think of because, I mean, literally out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm walking along the creek bed here and I found me something a little interesting. Check this out. Those of you who live in Ohio know exactly what this is. And for those of you who don't live in Ohio, you recognize it right about now. Buckeye. Come out beautiful. Just this beautiful wood color. Alrighty, you see that hill up there? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna climb up the top of that one right there and set up camp right on the top of that sucker. Get the sun shining on me, set up camp, and okay, just made it to the top of the hill, not out of breath at all. Oh, they're so much bigger than they look on camera. But anyway, you look behind me, you'll notice that there are pine trees back there. So that's actually really gonna help me with my shelter building because obviously I didn't bring a tent. So we're gonna try to get to those and work with the pine needles. But almost there. Anyway, I was gonna survey in the area, and I think I found a spot that's gonna work just fine. Right here. It's pretty, on a bit of a hill. So I think this is where we're going to call it for the night. So it's time to start getting set up. So I think I'm going to put the shelter like right here. Like probably something like that. That way I can kind of lay my head right there. Lay down kind of like this. I like the heat of the fire coming at me. You know, honestly, light really wouldn't be too bad. Okay. All right. All right, y'all, it is fire time. All right, so as you can see, I built myself a little thing right there. So we're gonna take a lighter, stick it down in there, and get ourselves a fire going. All right, now hopefully this works, otherwise we're in a whole world of trouble. Come on, baby, burn. Keep burning, come on. Man, you can hear the sizzle. A lot of this wood must be really wet. I think we got her going now though, boys. There we go. I think we got her going now. Alright, to update everybody, we got a bit of a fire going. I'm currently sat on a log that I collected. We've got a few pieces scattered here and there. So we're gonna let this burn and then at some point die down. Alright, so the fire's died down. So that means it is time to get ready to sleep. It's supposed to drop down to like 36 degrees, I think is the low for tonight. So step one is we're going to be putting on some pretty serious layers here to stay warm tonight. Because freezing to death is not on my 2024 bingo card. You get my drift. Alright, that should be just perfect. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to run over here to this, which is a thermal survival blanket. So we'll be using this. Put my GoPro right here. We'll be using that in the morning. Get that out the way. The blanket. We'll just kind of lay down under my shelter right here. There we go. It's really not that bad, you know? This is the pains of soul filming right here. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Nice and snug. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. And that's gonna add just that little extra layer of warmth. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll still be alive. So, yeah. Good night. So we've been doing this kind of all night. What I'll do is I'll get like maybe an hour of sleep and then I'll have to get up, put a bunch of wood in the fire, that way it stays warm enough for me not freeze to death. Well, we survived. That's phase 1 complete. So we gotta move on to phase 2. We got to make food, and then we've got to eat it. All those things are important. So let's get up. Get up and get after it. Alright, so as you can see here, gonna get a little mini fire going on. We're gonna rebuild that so that we can make ourselves a breakfast. Because breakfast is the most important meal of the day, kids. So yeah, that's what we're working on right now. Alrighty. So it is a breakfast time now, and boy am I excited because well, I'm hungry. That's why I'm excited. Sorry, my nose is stuffy. It's pretty cold. So what we got here is a cast iron skillet. Put that bad boy right about there. Just like that. Readjust this little gray here. I'll tell you what, might not be a bad idea if I just kind of put like a little something. This to kind of hold that log in place right there. Put that like that. Perfect. You can hear that, it's already hot. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take, let's go, chicken noodle or chicken and sausage. Let's go for a little chicken and sausage. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know about y'all. I'm always a big sausage guy, especially in the morning. Oh yeah, here we go. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna give that a little bit to warm up here. Not yet, not yet. We're getting there, we're getting close. A little bit of a spicy gumbo, to be honest. That is, I don't know, I'm not quite convinced this is ready yet. That right there is ready. Yeah. Whew. I'm gonna give that just a second to psych, I'm hungry. If you're wondering what happened to the tent or my shelter, I had to deconstruct it and use some wood for firewood, to be completely honest, because that's kind of like how cold it got last night. I had to deconstruct my shelter to make wood for fire. So, but by Jove, you made it. And honestly, I got a decent amount of sleep. Like, I was waking up maybe the first part of the night, I was waking up maybe every hour. And by the second part of the night, I was waking up like every 2 hours. So I get decent little stints of sleep in. So yeah. Finished up with breakfast, and my pan's kind of dirty. As you can see, it's got some stuff in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a water bottle and my spoon. Just gonna cut a little bit of a hole on top of that. And if you point it downwards, we got an easy way to clean my stuff. And plus, you can just, when you're thirsty. You gotta love this though. The tree, the air. Woo! You gotta get outside, people. Trust me. Ooh, look at that hair. Trust me, there's nothing quite like being out here. By yourself, with people, it doesn't matter. You've got to get yourself outside. Making our way back. Tons of sticks and garbage in the way, but we're getting there. It's never easy, is it? Not a problem. Whew. It's a lot. It's hard. Well, ladies and gents, look what we have here. The car. we have finally made it back. Consider that a mission complete. Enjoy, and you know, while you're there, might as well look down there a little bit, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Helps me out immensely. You know, I'm a small creator, so anything helps. Appreciate you guys.